Oh, yeah. Join us the first Friday of every month at Ultimate Audio and Fabrication in Mobile, Alabama, from 6 to 9 p.m. Come to our meet and greet and you will see the most premium cars and trucks in Mobile, Alabama. Also featuring Bass Wars, the South's premier car audio competitive organization. You've heard of the Bass Wars organization. You've probably considered competing in the Bass Wars organization. Friends, it's time to pull the trigger.
This is just the beginning.
Bass Wars will be attending Slamology, the world's largest automotive and music festival. Yes, friends, you heard that correct. For the first time, Bass Wars will be attending Slamology. This is very exciting news, so don't miss your chance to compete with us. You'll enjoy our atmosphere and our laid-back style of competing. Ace Wars, Kicker, and Sky High look forward to seeing you at the world's largest automotive show and music festival, June 10th through the 12th at Indianapolis, Indiana. How's it going, everybody? So Jimmy is on vacation. You guys just have me, right? Everybody wants to make the intro. That'd be cool. Give me some video, right? So I am going to post up a link here. Anybody would like to come on and chat with me? We got Dan Curran. Says he's willing. I'm gonna post this up. Could anybody want to come in here and answer some questions? If you come, though, we're gonna ask some questions. We're gonna ask them. Right? So let's talk about Slam. Put in the comments when you watch it. Because I want to show you something about registering for Slam. Be a Slam. Get this prepared. We're going to look at the Slam registration. Yeah, he is probably on a Miller Lite vacation. That is probably the case. kill this music in the background. I like the music. Maybe not. All right, we're going to do this right quick. This is the Slamology website. And so let's go back to home of Slamology website. Because I want you guys, if you're going to go to Slam and you're going to pre-register, you might as well pre-register. It saves you money. But the pre-registration end date is May the 27th. So what you want to do, if you want to go here to registration, I think you want to go to custom vehicle registration, and then come down here to Slamology pre-registration. It saves you $20. And then here's the biggie for me. Here's the biggie. When you come down here, which part of the show interests you the most? Bam. Make sure you click Base Wars. We want us to have more than anybody else there. More than the car show, more than anybody, more than demo. Demo is a lot of people just come to demo. But just click Base Wars just for the fun of it, right? Click Base Wars and then so who's coming to Slam? Who's gonna see me there? That's a good deal. I hope you selected Base Wars. Yeah, it's a big show. It's a lot of fun. I have some more exciting news for you guys too. Let me not do this in your face though. So let me stop sharing the screen. Let me stop sharing the screen and let you look at my pretty and shiny face because I just took it out. Right? Let's see here. Now, let me get Facebook up. And this is very good. Wait but a second. Bear with me. Not the video that we were making. So I would like to thank you guys for this. This is very exciting, y'all. Man, I thought that we will be doubling our participation this year. Now this is runs. This isn't revenue or anything like that. This is just runs. This year, I thought we'd be doubling because I looked at the previous year from finals to finals, but that was almost 2 years. So from last year, April, from 2021 April to 2022 April, we tripled the number of runs from 2020 to 2021. And that was during somewhat a pandemic. Down here, I didn't close it much. I didn't close up much, but up north, I think Jimmy really couldn't have a lot of shows. Robert wasn't involved yet. Jordan stayed busy. I'm just saying, so it was just a couple of us. Imagine next year when we have all of our judges up and going. We still have, we got new judges that have come on and they're about to get active. So next year, I hope we can 3 times it again. How cool would that be? All right, and I appreciate you guys for that. It's been a lot of fun. All right, so let me see here. Any questions? Anybody have any questions about anything? We're going to show you just how unwise I am. Ask me some questions here. It doesn't have to be about Base Wars. It can be about how to tickle your eggs. You know, what do you like? Yeah, did I ever get you guys the link? Would you like to come on and chat? You do not have to have a very large base ride to come on here and chat with us. You don't have to. Matter of fact, it'd be okay if you just had a small system. And we talked about that too. That's what we like. Why the sky blue? Why is the sky blue? The reason the sky is blue is because that is the color of the gases that reflect from the sun back to Earth. Does that make sense? How's that? Is that a good answer? Yeah, I like the background. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. The van. So yeah, I'm working on enclosure for the van. Last week after this live, I got Dan Current on the phone, and Dan and I wiped my computer. My screen had died, so I'm using external monitors on that computer. But we wiped my computer, and I'm not sure if I remembered to move that particular file over. I use a few different programs for that, but I'm not sure. I moved that file where I designed that speaker enclosure, where I was working on designing that speaker. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me. I take care of that music. I just thought you guys might like that better than me. How's that? Is that better? And also, I noticed whenever I was playing those videos that I had not tested my mic, so I don't know if how well you guys can hear me, but I can turn that up a little bit. I get a little feedback issue if I do, but I guess since I'm not listening to anybody else, I could turn my speaker volume down. How can we get that logo by decal done? I am working on getting you at least. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm in the works with making some T-shirts right now. 500 of them, as a matter of fact. Sure enough. Let's see. One so far. I have a bunch of Texas guys coming up. Yeah, yeah. I'm all about bringing a competitor on. Yeah, man, come on. When is the next show in Mississippi? Yeah, I said questions asked and questions answered. So let me. I'm gonna. Oh, so this brings up another one. We have a. I'll share the screen, y'all. I hope you don't see anything that you shouldn't see, but I'm gonna share the screen. If somebody does something on y'all, it ain't my bad, right? Here's my screen. Let me go to. This is. Wow, is my computer really that slow? Me and Dan fixed that, but I guess we're already there. Let's go here. Go to home. Okay, this right here is the Base Wars page. Okay. Go home here, and we're going to go to groups. I changed the name of the group today, but this is the Base Wars group. It's got that logo right there. So this is the group, and the other one is the page. When I started this, the page, you couldn't do very much with the page, so you need a group so you could do other things. But here is where all the events are. And I tell you what, I'll copy this link and I'll post this link right now in these comments for you guys. We're also working on populating these on website too, so it won't be long. So anyway, so we can come over here to the events, and then so we would just scroll down here to. We have to click see more because we have a lot, and I have quite a few here. Honestly, that is not on here that I need to put on here. But it looks like we got May the 15th on the beach in Biloxi. Next one in Mississippi. Can you get a Base Wars membership? I want to support your efforts. Man, you can. I appreciate that. But I will tell you another something you can do. And either way you want to sing, but membership, that way I could send you a little card. I'm going to make us some member cards that I haven't done yet. But this isn't going to share because it's in the wrong screen. Let's come over here. I've not used this yet. So nobody's ever donated to it, so I don't know how it works, to be honest with you. But this is my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, and that is a donate to Base Wars button right there on the YouTube channel. I don't know how to put it on Facebook. I haven't looked into it yet. So, but anyway, so you could do that, or you could get a membership. If you want to get a membership, the best way to do that probably is to email me or message me, text me. 601 is my phone number. So you can text me there. You can email me at bill@basewars.org. Those are the two best ways. Every other way we have charges us fees, charges us more money. So not good. Let's see. All right. So there's that. So I went over the difference in the group. Okay. So let's go back to this. So here are our events on the page. We're still trying to figure out exactly how to get the events on the group. So far that we can tell, whenever we make the events, if we share them to the group, yeah, I see the frustration. What the crap is this? Events right here. Okay. I don't even know. Apparently, we have to share it from the page to the group to get them to populate here. But it'd be best if you just go to the group. Yeah, Dan's got me hooked up. If I sit here and get like deer in the headlights look, Dan's gonna come on and start singing for us. Right? He's good. He's sitting there waiting to help me. When are you gonna see Kicker making wind at shows? Well, that is a question for Kicker, but I'm confident very soon. I haven't personally been up there in a little bit to get any updates. Um, so I really can't answer that. But I know that a few months ago, they were making headway and they're coming. But it will be a lot of wind. I bet you that. Right. Let's see. Yep. Dan Current. Get ready, Dan. Put that king hat on. Come on. Let's see. High voltage. Yep. We have. Oh yeah. Let me stop the screen sharing. You probably don't want to look at that anymore. Yeah. High voltage this weekend. I think. You know what? Let me just not think. Let me see. Because um, Alan was gonna do this show, and I'm kind of covering for him a little bit. Do this again. So this weekend, I am going to. Wow, wait a minute, man. No, that's high voltage car audio. Let's go try again. Let's go back to our page. And then events, high voltage. It is in Newport, Tennessee. Yep. The fairgrounds in Newport, Tennessee this weekend. We'll be there. I'm going up. I think Melissa's going up. Alan is supposed to meet us there. Uh, so we'll have a bunch of people there for some fun. Hey, Mel. Mel, man, I don't remember what award it was, but I saw something posted and congratulations on getting, I don't know what award it was from DB Drag. I think it was a ring. I don't know if it was loudest in your class, a record. If so, congratulations, man. That's really cool. And also, y'all, Mel works for AMP, I think, and they also just purchased audio control. So now Mel is your hookup for audio control as well. World Championship, 3 rings. Dang, 3 rings. Wow, that's cool, man. Yeah. Huh. 3 world championships. That's amazing. Good job. Mm. So I wanted to also mention to you guys, so DB Drag is having their finals on the same day. Oh, I have some more cool information from Term Lab as well. But DB Drag is having their finals same day as our finals. So what I've decided to do is you can if you're a DB Drag competitor and you still want to compete Base Wars, um, but you choose to drive to DB Drag spot and do business there, you can have somebody video your run if you like. Now I realize I think they may do it on the kick, so it may not work out for you. But uh, if you video your run at DB Drag, showing well, it doesn't really matter where the meter is, but just showing your run, it will count at Base Wars finals. But you have to pre-register for that. You have to pre-register at least 2 weeks prior to take advantage of that. But yeah, I'm solo. I'm solo tonight. But I believe any DB drag judge doing that would be honest and sincere. I don't think it'd be a problem for us to use that score. So, mm. So just so you guys know, I think Richard is the one everybody's chasing. Richard does like 180 with 712s in a pickup, in a big Dodge pickup. So y'all bombard Richard with your questions. All right. Yeah. All right, Dan, we can get you a fancy background. Oh, this is funny. I can tell you how not to shoot pool. I can do that. All right. But anyway, so we'll be in high voltage this weekend. Look forward to that. For those of you that don't know, Dan's late. He should have been here already. 812s. What do you mean 812s? Mm. I just would like to point out to you guys that nobody has clicked our link to be on this show with me. I'm actually willing to turn the show over to anybody that might want to come on. Yeah, Richard says he's got 812s, but I only count 7. He must be hiding one under the seat. Mm-mm, it will not. Yeah, he can do things with that cue ball that I can't do. Where's the link? Here you go, Mel. Should be right there. Have any problems, just shoot me a message. I'll watch for you. Jason's coming to finals. What class? I think we talked the other day. I think he's going to do monster. Coming after the monster class. Yep, monster class. That's a stout class. I think Jason's in the lower 60s, but that was on 7,000 watts. So he's unlimited, I think, in that class. So there's no telling what he'll do. CRX. Then he's going to donate the CRX to me because I like him. Right, Jason? Yeah, I did that. You know what? right behind that little green screen is the box still sits. So yeah, I need to remember that. So we got Mel that has popped in behind us. I'm fixing to bring Mel on, y'all. This is Mel Valadez. Hey, sir.
How's it going?
Going well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hanging in there.
Congratulations on 3 rings, man. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Now, tell me what classes is it, and explain them because I don't know.
So I took 3 championships this year in Iasca,
Mhm.
SUV Hatch 1, DB Drag Racing, East Coast, West Coast, and World Champion for Street Stock 1K and USAC's Stock 3000 class.
That's a lot. That's cool. That's working
Yeah,
hard.
I was trying to get all 3 in 1 year, and we were lucky enough and blessed enough to do that.
Yeah, no doubt. So the USAC classes. Now explain them. What is that? What did you say that one was?
The USAC was stock 0 to 3000.
So that's a clamped thing.
That's a clamp class. Yeah, they clamp you at 3,000 watts, which is your max limit.
Now you have an opportunity to run anything you want, probably, right?
Yeah.
What are you running?
I like playing the smaller classes, and I like because it's a little bit harder. It's I mean, there's more constraint, there's more rules to that, and it's much more difficult to get louder with all these rules. So that's why I like playing in those small classes.
Yeah. So what's in your vehicle?
Say that again.
What's in your vehicle?
So it's 215s, and then when I run in base wars, I run with 115, and it's Crossfire car audio and sound digital 12K.
So is it Crossfire 15 and a Crossfire amp?
No, it's sound digital 12K.
Oh wow, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I needed to make sure the amplifier was versatile enough for all the classes across the board. So that's why I ended up going with the 12,000 watt amplifier.
Yeah, I used one of those 12Ks on all 12 of those Kicker 12s that I'm putting in that van.
I love Kicker. I love the product. I am also waiting for these solo subs to come out, or for me to look at it at least. My company doesn't do anything that big, but
right.
I'm excited for that to come out because I'm really wanting to see what competitors are going to do to push the envelope when it comes down to those kind of subs.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing kind of how it goes down too.
Yeah.
It looks like we're also gonna add Richard here, but Richard, I'm gonna click this to bring you on, but it's not showing. Never mind, Richard's gone. He didn't have a camera. But man, 12K is a lot on a 15, man. That's a lot of power.
Yeah, and the thing is like when I ran in base wars, I was running a 5K amplifier because the 5K is a limit in I believe it's a Savage class.
Savage class, yeah.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed that. That was really fun. I think I pulled a 55.6 in that class.
Yeah.
I didn't want to change. It's difficult to change when you do Iasca and DB drag racing, so I have to make sure like I can take out one sub, add one sub, and that's so you have to be very versatile in that sense.
And I'll be honest, I have purposely not looked at any other orgs because I just don't want to copy them. And if I see a good idea, I want to do it, but I want to be different than the other orgs. So, and even class names, I know that I have some class names that's the same as Midwest, and I was heartbroken when I figured that out. But anyway, I say all that to say I'm just not intelligent with the classes they have. That's the reason I asked that. So in USAC, it's limited by power in the class that you want in.
It's limited by power, correct?
Yeah, and your class was
stock 3K.
3K,
correct.
Man, so you clamped under 3K and did a 55.
At finals, I did a 55.2, but we had a 56.3 in it.
Okay.
So we had a little bit more, but we didn't have to show it, so it was kind of okay.
Right. Yeah.
And then we ended up selling the Explorer. I sold it to a friend of mine down in the Valley in Texas. And so now we're going to build another vehicle for base race.
Now, I don't know what that is. Tell me what that is. That's a DB drag thing, right?
Yeah, it's DB drag racing. It's intended to be 129 dB of music for 30
Uh-huh.
seconds, so you can't pass 129.99.
Get as close as you can without going over, kind of thing.
Correct, and they
Playing
got the
what?
39.9 and 49.9 and 59.9 class in
Oh
those as
wow.
well.
Yeah. And now, what music do you play? Do they have certain music you play? Or you play anything you like?
Yeah, they have a CD that they use, the DB Drag Racing official CD. So I believe that's what they're using. I haven't done a class yet like that, so I don't really know yet. We're just building the car right now and trying to get that situated for the class and for what we're going to do.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I like I said, I don't know much about them, so that's the reason I asked.
I love Base Wars. I love your organization. It's growing. It's
Hmm.
really catching on. It's got a lot of followers now in Oklahoma. I think Brad just came on board
He did.
as a new
He did.
judge.
Yeah.
So I really see it taking shape, and I really see it taking off. And I want to congratulate you on such a for the
Yeah.
expansion.
I appreciate it, man. I feel lucky. I'm not really pushing. I say I'm not pushing. I'm working hard, but I'm not pushing hard. Most of the time, I'm just kind of holding on. Uh, I did not expect this, man. I was just creating something for some meet and greets, and it just happened to start blossoming. So we, you know, we just don't have as many rules as others, and that's not good nor bad. It's just that it's just the way we go. I don't want to copy somebody else because we have them, you know.
Right.
But
Well,
yeah, it's growing, man.
you're
I'm
doing a good
excited.
job. It's getting around. Like I said,
Yeah,
it's fun. A lot of the competitors really have fun when they do that.
yeah, we
And
like to be laid back.
again, thank you for giving us a place to play. I
Yeah, man.
always want to make sure that I tell DB Drag, Iasca, USAC, Base Wars, Mecca. Thank you
Right.
to the organization, because I mean we have a place to play.
Yeah, and those places are getting more rare and more rare.
They are. It used to be at every stereo shop, but now it's not stereo
Right.
shops that are having it anymore.
You know, I spent I spent a little time on the telephone when I first decided that Base Wars is going to grow and not die. I spent a lot of time on the telephone, and I called stereo shops. I don't know if you know of this thing called Google My Maps. Uh,
Yes.
okay, well, so I would pick an area and I would type in car stereo, car audio, whatever. And I literally sat on the phone all day for about a month calling stereo shops. And when I got to the point that I told them that I wasn't charging them anything and it would be free, most of them just they didn't hang up on me. They got close to it. They just thought I was scamming them, right? So yeah, uh, there was a time that we couldn't have shows because we were free. I'm like, well, what if I charge you $1,000 and then click, you know? But yeah, it's exciting that it's taken off some, and I'm happy to have help. I couldn't do it all, you know.
And having Kicker back you somewhat, I
Yeah,
really respect Kicker
yeah.
for doing that. And
Listen, I posted a picture today thanking the judges mostly because they're out doing the work, and the competitors, of course, and the sponsors, which honestly, Kicker is my only sponsor so far, So, but they've helped us with the tents, and even more than the tents, they've just given me support in other ways, not necessarily financial, but I feel like I'm pretty tight with them, and I like them a lot, and I'm enjoying working with them. Uh, they've made the growth possible. Those tents are expensive,
yeah, they're very expensive. I completely understand about all that. And
and and they got me. I don't remember if they were all last year or not, but I know they've gotten me at least 9 of them. Maybe not all in one year, but they've helped me out with those. So that's amazing.
well, I've seen all your judges take care of I take care of all the competitors. I
Yeah.
gotta, we gotta remember that competitors put a lot of money, time, effort, driving the shows, money for gas. Gas is very expensive now, so
That's the reason.
we have
That's
to
the
be
reason.
thankful for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that and that's the reason we're doing our finals the way we're doing them. If Brad chooses, I don't know how many members we have in the area, how many people have enough points for finals or whatnot come October, but any of the judges that choose to have to host a finals in their area, they can. And what they will do is they'll put a webcam to their computer. We'll stream it. They'll stream it into me. I'll use the software that I'm using right now to broadcast it back out on this same medium. And so you might be competing against somebody in Miami. Should Robert find him a spot and want to do it, Jimmy will have a spot in Kansas City. Jordan will have a spot somewhere down here in the South. Whatever judge wants to, they can be involved in, and those competitors won't have to travel as far. And that's
I love it. I think that's a great idea, and I think you're doing a great job. So yeah, that's awesome.
Be streamed live.
Yeah.
The only thing we're working on that I'm struggling with how to take care of is how do I get the awards to everybody without the total expense. Look, shipping costs a lot. Those awards I made last year, I don't know if you saw them, but
I did. They were beautiful.
Wasn't an option. Shipping wasn't an option.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll think of something and you'll make it right for all the competitors. So
yeah, I'm gonna reach out to some sponsors, and see can I've not done that before. I've not had any sponsors other than Kicker, but I'm gonna reach out and try to get some sponsors to help pay for all that stuff if possible.
Well, I mean, I'm here if you need anything. Thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. And,
yeah, man, I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, I'll let y'all go and you have a good night.
All right, you too, man. Talk to you later. All right, who's next? Who is next? Hello, Psycho. Yeah, everybody needs to see your car, man. Everybody needs to see your car. It's Crown Vic. I've talked about it before. Yeah. When is that SEMA show? I hope it's not the first weekend. I don't think it is. Yep. Brad says he is going to Jimmy at his finals this year. I don't know if Dan is going to do that or not. Dan O'Brien. Me either, man. Me either. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. We've never been there. I'm excited. In my opinion, I don't think it's an opinion. I think that's the biggest car audio event in the country or in the world. And I'm honored to be there. I'll be honest. I am honored for us to be there. Right? It is a very unique vehicle. Yeah, there is a new rule. Anytime I am there, you have to bring me a Gatorade. I had to bring me a Gatorade. Dan says he may have a spot up there for the Sioux Falls guys. If Connie can get ring sponsors for a state finals, you should be able to. That's true. Maybe I should ask Connie how to do that. Maybe I should ask Connie how to do that. All right. Hey, yeah, that's good too. King of the Streets, which I think so, Brad. What's the date of that? So Alan Schaefer is indisposed, and I'm also helping Melissa with her shows right now. So any shows that those two have scheduled, I have to be at, but I don't know about that date. But is that the one that's right there in Oklahoma? I think I'm coming to that one, Brad. Pretty sure I am. May 29th. Let's just look. I don't even remember how to look. May the 12th. Oh, that's going to take me a long time. Yeah, no, it's not going to take too long. Oh, that's close. Wow. Okay. Somebody asked about a show in Mississippi. Looks like this Saturday when we're on the coast. Also, UAF is this Friday. No, not this Friday. No, I'm gonna quit doing that. I will mess up. King of the Street, man. I'm looking. A 712 boom. I'm going to do everything in my possible. It's possible for me to come to that. Let's see. May the 29th. Huh. King of the Street, sure enough. Is that a Sunday, Brad? Yeah, I could probably make that. Also, for you guys that I've gotten a couple messages about out west, man. As soon as I find me a judge out there, anywhere from Las Vegas over, we'll be out there. I promise. I want to be out there so bad. Currently, the way you get rings is you go to Walmart or a mall and you get one. Or I'm not sure if they have the little bubble gum machines that have the rings anymore. Those were good. But no, I'm kidding. We don't do the rings yet. We don't have big org money just yet. I don't know, man. Can't be having stuff catch on fire. Yeah, you know what? I was interested in that, and I'd be all about that for sure. I don't know if he's got time. I really did think. I think he even mentioned something about it, and I meant to talk to him. He's a busy guy, man. But I should do that, man. I should definitely reach out to him. That would be awesome. Right? Right? Yeah. We're gonna need that. So David Bryant is going with us to Slam. Brett's going with us to Slam. Jimmy's coming. Jordan's coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I wish everybody could come to Slamology. I mean, give me a little bit of a hint of the guys in the comments. How many of you is anybody that hasn't been to Slamology? Because if you haven't been, man, it's an experience. There's so many builds there. You can't see them in 2 days, really. It's tough. There's and out there on that, I won't say a competitor parking lot. I want to say it's more of a demo parking lot because I think most people just come there and demo. A lot do compete, but there's a lot more people that just demo. But man, the small builds are 415s. You will see 815s and 20 whatevers more than you can count. You will get tired of taking pictures. It's so many people. And after you come back from that, most of the other ones are just small compared to it. But small is not always a bad thing. I'm just saying, if you've not been to Slamology, you probably just don't realize what it is. Now, last year, the big stunt walls, I appreciate them. A lot of them are real pretty, and kudos to them for making them fold and do all that stuff. That's kind of cool. But they're so loud, man. I remember one year I just had to turn and leave because they were just too loud. They just hurt. But last year they had put them somewhere. You could go check them out if you wanted to, but it didn't kill you to walk around the show. So that was nice. Yeah, it's huge. It's anybody and everybody is there. Yeah, that's the Slam Fest, which has also been a good show for a long time. This year, they're not having they're not going to have audio. Do some stuff that went out, that happened last year. They basically said that they lost half the space due to concerts, I think. So there's just not room for audio, is what they say. So at Slamfest, for the first time in like 30 years, there's no audio. But it's been a good show to go to down there. So let me just tell you something. If you put that stunt wall in, man, make it sound good. Know what distortion is, and I bet you do. But most of the people that have those don't know what distortion is. If it's painful, it's bad. It's bad. So who wants to come on here and tell us how to get loud? That's what I'm always interested in. Who can tell us how to get loud? There's some things. I got questions. Or we could watch more videos if you like. If you'd like to see another video. Brad says he's coming. Oh, Brad said he's coming on. Maybe Brad can tell us how to get loud. We do have some Florida shows coming up, though. John Kent, I'm going to give John Kent some praise right now. Thank you for allowing us to be at your shows, man. I don't know what went on. We did the callers call out, but they don't want us back there, and I haven't really heard why. But so I say to John and anybody else that has us at your shows, thank you so much for having us at your shows. Oh, man. This is a tough one, Mike. So for those of you that don't know, I had some tins. I had some tins installed in the floorboard. There's an enclosure built under the truck. And it was full of water. It's full of water. The whole truck's full of water. I went and picked it up from the body shop where it had been sitting outside for probably 6 months. Not supposed to be. It didn't have a boot in between the camper and the truck. It got wet. So both sub enclosures were full of water. I pulled one of my 10-inch kicker thin mount subs out, rusted up, and I guess I pulled about 1.5 gallons of water out of that enclosure, which says two things. One, kudos for the enclosure. It held water, and it's 30 years old. It still held water, right? Didn't leak. So I'm pretty sure it's airtight. But two, it's full of water. So the carpet in the truck was totally mildewed and rotted. I was able to take the carpet out by just ripping it with my hands. Didn't even have to uninstall anything to pull the carpet out. Let's see what else. The dash is mildewed. So, or molded, I guess. So I tried to clean it with different cleaners that I could find handily. Didn't really work to my liking. It had y'all, this is a 89 model truck with 21,000. Let's be fair. Then I was playing with that Sound Digital 12K on those 1212s, and all the little gears from the speedometer come out the bottom of the dash. So that was it's made a few trips to Mobile since then, so it might have 23,000 miles on it, and it's wet. So anyway, it's drying out. It's gutted. It's drying out, and I'm getting ready to start taking the dash out. I'm doing it at UAF in Mobile. They've gracious enough to give me some space and allow me to work there. And Eddie is good at fabrication, and I'm sure he's willing to help. Going to help me do it there. So I'm kind of excited about that. It's always nice to have another opinion on how to do or what to do. But anyway, so that's a little update on that. It's gutted right now, so probably in the next week or two after I quit traveling as much as I am, I'll go over there and start taking the dash out and get, because we're going to build the dash. I'm going to build that dash for sound quality. So, because I'm a sound quality at heart kind of guy. So that's that. That's the truck. I'll take some pictures for you guys next time I go over there. But anyway, so here is Brad. Brad's with us. Somebody answer this question for El Fuego, since you guys are a little bit smarter than I am. Anyway, we also have Brad, and here's Brad. Hey, Brad.
What's up, y'all?
Man, we just working hard. How about you?
Relaxing. Been working hard.
I heard that. I like that shirt. I need some of that tint on my vehicle.
That's all we carry is Lumar.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
Oh, relaxing, getting ready to, before I go to bed, I thought I'd jump on here.
Yeah, I guess it's bedtime. Are y'all in Central, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's only
You're
8
in
o'clock.
Stillwater. Yeah.
Yeah. It's only 8 o'clock, but life with the newborn, you sleep when you can.
Right.
And she just started teething last night, so it's even worse.
Right. Yeah, I remember the days, man. I remember the days. Seemed like yesterday, man. Take advantage of it. Love it all, because it goes by so fast. Yesterday, my son was born. Today, he's at Alabama in college.
Yeah, it seems like yesterday she was born and she's 5.5 months old now.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When mine was that young, I just went to play pool. Right? Now, once they started grinning at me, I started staying home. I bought a pool table, put it in my house, and I stayed home and played pool all the time.
Yeah, I've kind of turned my garage into a man cave, and I'm going to put a pool table in here.
Yeah. Don't forget to air condition it, man.
I already got that.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Got the air conditioning, got the TV, got all that, but yeah.
That's cool. So, Brad, let me ask you this, because I don't ask everybody, but I want to ask everybody. How do you get loud, man? What do you do? I know that's a vague question, but you can start at the beginning.
Test.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest key to getting loud, is testing.
How about your speaker box, man? I think now you did business with Drew. Drew designs your speaker boxes?
Drew does my designs. He's designing the kicker box, the box for the kicker build.
Right.
He has designed several boxes for me. He was a great designer.
So let me ask you this, and if you don't know, that's okay, right? Do you know how to design a speaker box that gets loud? What, in your opinion,
in
makes
my
a speaker
opinion,
box loud?
I've built some burp boxes myself before, designed and built them using like Win ISD and stuff.
What frequency did those boxes burp at?
One of them was a 6th order. It had 2 different peaks. It peaked at like 39 and then again at 76.
Wow.
Yeah, it was loudest. It was crazy. It was loudest at 76. But that was in a trunk car a few years ago in my Maxima.
Huh. Well, now, do you think 6th order is the loudest?
No.
What do you think's the loudest? There's no right or wrong answers. We won't
for
hold you to
numbers or for demo.
Let's go numbers, since we compete and people want to be loud on the meter.
From everything I've seen, depending on the vehicle, Aeroports are the loudest. Just straight ported box, Aeroport, like a burp box.
It's a ported Aeroport.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Probably like straight wall.
Yeah, like just like all the CRXs and everybody are using, like those style boxes.
You know, those are some interesting looking boxes.
Like the box that I had in my Malibu, and I had it in the Expedition for a little while, had a flared octoport on it, and it was 5 dB louder in the Expedition than it was the Malibu. So it also depends on the vehicle.
Right.
Like same box, same sub, same power, everything was 5 dB louder in a different vehicle.
Right.
What's up?
Well,
what's up?
What are you doing, Jason?
Oh, sitting out here enjoying the nice weather.
What do you think makes a loud box, Jason? Do you have one of those boxes like most people with some people with the CRXs have? You got an enclosure; it's pretty small. You get a lot of compliance, but you got a big old port.
Basically, subs forward, port forward. Mine's a little bit different because I got 18s, but it kind of it fits. It's been proven to fit, but there's still people out there that say 18s don't fit. So,
I saw them; they fit.
Oh, there's a few other different cars that have them, but I mean, getting loud. I mean, it just depends on the car really getting loud.
Yeah, it does.
Now, Brad, what's in yours right now?
Right now, let me go grab my keys.
And then Jason, I have a question for you, man.
Yo,
your port is facing forward.
Yeah, subs forward, port forward.
Right. Does your port is it on the same plane as the subwoofer?
Mine's a triple baffle, and basically it's mounted to the front, but on the inside.
My baseboard's 10 is in mine right now. That's all that's in mine.
Right. Oh yeah, Brad, you're slacking, man. You need some subs in there.
I'm waiting on kicker.
Right.
I turn mine up when I need to turn it up.
Right.
So
I know I've got something in here just for a little bit of sound, but I'm going to rebuild the doors and everything when it time.
I got well, I guess to show you, Billy. I got mine torn apart right now, but kind of doing some interior upgrading.
What do you think, Bobby? What do you think gets loud?
More power, as much as you can shove it in there.
Yep.
Is that Bobby Burkett?
Huh?
So is that Bobby Burkett?
That is.
That's me.
What's up, Bobby?
What's up? Just driving home from work. I just stopped in to say what's up since Billy put a link in.
Right, I'm proud you did.
He was feeling lonely tonight.
Yeah, that's a little lonely.
No. Jimmy's out, I take it.
Yeah, see, Jason's got, like I'm talking about, big airport.
Yeah. So that's actually kind of what my question was, is Jason, do you have any time alignment for that port being in front of your subs? Or is it just loud enough that it don't matter?
I'm to the point of we stuck it in there, basically kind of went off on an old design from somebody else, and I'm to the point now with my kind of Bible that I've been writing all the testing down with, that we're going to be doing a whole lot of other stuff with the port and trying angles, trying this, trying that, stiffening the port up, shortening the port up. There's a lot of different stuff that goes into it, and heck, I could be a lot louder just by shortening the port up. I haven't tried it yet.
Right.
Would that happen to be a brown Civic that you took some ideas from?
Oh dang, we lost Bobby.
Jason.
Hey, come back here in a little bit. I'll get some cash. I got chocolate bars. Oh.
I like cash. No problem.
Yeah, I just bought.
You need my cash app?
Hey, Jason.
Yo.
Was that a brown Civic that you kind of got some ideas off of?
Yeah, you could say that. Somebody kind of helped me out with the box and everything. They kind of sent me some measurements. I
had one of his old boxes that was in a newer style Civic, so I've got some information off that box too if you want it. I had the box that Gary had in the white Civic that did a 60 at finals.
Hey, I'm doing well at a point in time. It did a 63.93, but the amps that I had in there, the 27500s, they didn't. They still work, but they kind of got hurt a little bit at finals.
Mhm. Are you
So-
compact Neo?
Yeah, 2 compact Neo V2s. Right now I got it on 2 5Ks. Well, what I had it on before. Last show I think I did what the heck did I do? A 62.48.
Nice.
At what frequency?
That was
In that car, probably 64, 65.
that was a 68 hertz.
Dang.
I changed the port around on the box different than what they had, and it peaked me a lot higher. So, like I said, I still got to do some playing around with port, and we have a couple more box ideas that we're gonna throw at it. And I don't know.
So
The goal is about a 65 to a 66 out of it. Maybe try to catch up with the new score that I heard, which is a 68.
what
of the
is
trunk.
now, Jason? What airspace do you got? 218s. Are they an enclosure by themselves? Or are they sharing an enclosure?
No, they share the full enclosure.
And what kind of airspace do you have?
Three cubes.
Ooh.
Probably about 3 cubes.
Small as possible.
I want to say probably, let's see. I want to say probably about 3.5 cubes.
3.5 cubes. So here's
somewhere
what
right
I
around
wondered. The FS of those 18s is probably in the 30s, right? What subs is it? I don't even know.
They're compact V2s, custom built, Kevlar cones, the SPL surround. What spiders did we put in it?
I learned something when I was at Sundown. I bet you have compression spiders. Is that what they're called?
I think
Are
so.
they
I'm not for sure.
Are they the
They're
red
the
ones?
red ones. Yeah.
ZV3
Yeah.
spiders.
What do you call them?
ZV3 spiders.
There's a word for those spiders that
They're progressives.
progressive.
And
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
The
yeah.
coils, I couldn't tell you. Horner built them, and
Uh-huh.
I guess they're the same ones that Munson and a few other people ran in this type of car. They're 0.7s.
Huh. Well, what do you mean point? What do you mean 0.7?
Dual point.
Oh,
They're dual
okay, yeah, the
0.7.
Alma,
So right now I got a 5K per sub, so we're at 0.35 per sub or per amp at the moment.
Wow. Have you clamped it with those subs?
I've clamped it on the 75. I've clamped it on these with the 5Ks. What the heck did I get at finals? At 6K, I was right close to a 59 at USAC finals. And with the 2.5K or 275s, I did a 62.77 at USAC finals and took first in Trunk Unlimited.
2 Crossfire 8Ks.
I got an idea what to throw in here, but it's gonna take some ingenuity. So hopefully it all crams in, and I can get a smaller battery because it's gonna need more space.
More airspace? Or more subs?
Well, there's
More space for the amp.
More space for the amps, and yeah.
Now, okay,
well,
so I'm gonna ask a stupid question, and y'all forgive me because I don't know, but I literally don't look at the other oars. So can you not put the amp inside somewhere?
In a trunk, if you're running trunk classes, right? Trunk Unlimited, Trunk 3K,
Mhm.
Yeah. Well,
everything has to be in the trunk.
Okay. All right.
and yeah, basically, if you run a trunk class, everything has to be in there.
What if you put it on top of the trunk?
I wish.
I'm
No, in my
serious.
luck.
Is that against the rule?
So when I built my Monte Carlo 2 years ago, I was building for Mod 20K, Mod Unlimited. I decided to put a sub as a steering wheel. That instantly put me in extreme class.
Yeah,
All
I
because
can
of a
see
steering
that.
wheel.
Yeah.
See, I have a with my leg, it helps me get in and out of the car easier. But I have a detached steering wheel, so the steering wheel pops off.
They told me
Well,
I could do something like that, but since it wasn't where I could easily take it off and put a factory one back on or factory style back on, then it automatically put me in extreme.
yeah, I mean stuff like that. Taking the factory radio out, putting a block off plate in it, counts as a modification if you're like in a stock class.
Now, which org is that?
That was Usaki.
You
Yes.
say. All right. So, but you can't mount your amplifier on top of your trunk
I
for the
don't know.
rules. For the rules. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out here.
See, I mean, shit. If I could build a trailer, put behind it, I'd do that and just put all the amps and batteries in there and just throw
You
20
could
amps
just
behind it.
do away with the tail lights and put it on the back.
No, I'm good with that.
No, they're pretty particular, especially at finals. I've
Yes.
seen them DQ someone from Colorado just because her fuel door was.
I saw that. I saw
Yep.
that.
What was it? Not this year, but last year.
Yeah, the Mercedes
Um,
SUV.
There was a guy there that didn't have the plastic handle that folded the seat backwards, and it was early Saturday morning, so the junkyard was still open. Dude, literally, they said you cannot run just yet. You cannot get checked in. This is the junkyard number. This is where they're at. He automatically, hold on, dude. He automatically hopped in his car and drove straight over to the junkyard. They had 3 of his cars over there. The last one that he checked had the piece, pulled it off, put it on his car, came back, and I think he got first place. No, he got second place in trunk unloaded.
A buddy of mine was in the lanes getting inspected. Another judge had told him that he could move his head unit down to his console. Well, he had the storage pocket missing. So they gave us 5 minutes to find a storage pocket for a Suburban.
What year?
Yeah, because he was already in the lanes.
Damn.
Right.
We did it, but there's so many of that body style Tahoe and Suburban there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brutal. Well, I don't know all the rules since we don't do them.
That's like mine. I'm just building mine to demo.
Yeah.
See, mine, I last year at Slam, me and the wife took mine up there, and we made it to, what was it? Just on the other side of St. Louis, and threw a rod out the front of the motor. That ended up turning into a very, very expensive trip.
Yeah.
The USAC judges down there said, hey, if you can pull it up into the lanes, you can still run. So we pushed it off the back of the little trailer that we got from U-Haul, fired it up. It made a hell of a racket. So it's like, okay, well, cool. We pushed it up as far as we could, fired it up, and popped the clutch, and it rolled into the lanes under its own power. And hell, actually, the engine I had setting out in front of my house for a long time. I was gonna do something with it, but I ended up junking it. But shit, I didn't run any other organizations while I was down there. Just USAC. this year, I got my tow pig, and this one, she just hops on a trailer now for far away shows and trailer to whatever shows need to go to and have fun.
I like that trailer you have.
Oh, I got some new upgrades for it. Got some underglow and a few other things for it that I got to put on it.
I don't know if you heard earlier about me picking my vehicle up, my truck up,
Yeah,
about that carpet. So it's pretty handy
was
that
the
I
brand
had
new
gotten that
carpet?
carpet from you.
That's
Right?
what I was getting ready to ask. That's me on YouTube, Midwest Demos.
What now?
Yeah. So that wasn't the new carpet that I got for you down here, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Good.
It was the original carpet that was in the truck.
That shit was
30 something
expensive.
years old. It's an 89 model truck.
Mine, like I said, I'm building it to demo. I was telling Drew, I don't just want to do hair tricks. I want to scalp people.
Right.
One day
Yeah.
I'll get
with this.
One day I'll get that cool.
It should have the cone area and the power to do anything I want it to, but
Yeah. Well, I know that people don't know it yet because Kicker's been out of the SPL game for a little while, but
they're about to make a huge comeback.
Square has a lot more cone area than a round.
So I'll have 12 15s in here, and it'll have the cone area of, I want to say 14 or 15 round 15s.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'm surprised it ain't more than that. Yeah.
My daughter got, well, I basically have a full kicker build for her. It was started off for her PT Cruiser. Then she upgraded to a Lexus RX, what was it? RX 350. I don't remember, but she's like, "Hey, can everything fit in here?" It's like, "Well, we got to find out." And so now she's been getting everything for a full kicker build inside her little Lexus SUV, and
cool.
she said, "Hey, I'll come to the shows." It's like, well, we're gonna have to
doesn't
upgrade
seem
your
like
subs
she
big
should
time.
be driving yet.
Mine will have
wish.
a full Solo X family build.
Right. So listen, y'all. I'm fixing to bring Jason Miller on, and I'm going to duck out for about 45 seconds. I'll be right back. And here's Jason Miller. Jason, take care
What's
of
up, Uglies?
What's up, Ugly?
Oh, damn, they did let somebody else uglier than me on.
Your hairline's receding a little bit there.
Oh, shut up. It's okay. I'm old anyways.
You're
Yeah,
about
we
the same
started
age
from
as
the
me.
back, now we're here.
Oh yeah. It's okay. Here, I'll just yeah.
Coming over.
Yep.
Trim
So we
them
get-
down here.
Are we
Patch
getting
up there.
louder, Jason?
With the 5Ks, yeah, I haven't turned it up yet.
I seen a 61 out of mine a couple weekends ago.
Yeah, but is that the 6K?
That's on my 8K. It was like at about 8K.
That was at a baseball show, wasn't it, Jason?
No, that was at Mecca.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Did
Yeah,
a 6117, didn't it?
A what?
6117 or something like that.
No, I did a before the amp went in protect. I did a 61 before I broke out because I couldn't go over 8K. It did like 8,020 something watts, but I broke out and seen a 61.
Okay, Gullies, what's on your plate real quick, and I'll be in there in a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kids. Mom is at work. No. What are you wired at in the Rex?
0.25 because I got a lot of rise. I rise to 1.5.
You're wired a lot higher than I was at finals.
That's like my Explorer. I was wired to 1 and I rose to 3.21.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Ethan sent it to me one day at a show. It's like that XT6K that I had in there. JR had clamped over 10K out of that amp. I was getting 3K out of it.
I actually seen 9,000 watts at the Crossfire show this weekend out of my amp.
That's a lot,
Out
9,000.
of my 5Ks, whenever I had the 12s in the car, I was seeing close to right around 7,200 watts out of one. Then I upgraded to the 2, and the Rise took control, and I was seeing right around 10K with the VFL Neos.
I'll have roughly 100K on tap when this is all said and done.
Well,
100K
Yeah,
Damn.
on
on 1215.
okay, right? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What amps?
Like I said, it's going to be a full Kicker Solo X family
Okay,
build.
yeah, cool.
I
From
just
what
want
I've-
more
from what I've heard,
efficiency.
amps will probably be announced next year.
Yeah.
Jace, are you coming to Slam?
No, I'm poor. I'm poor.
Jason, you're not coming this time?
No, maybe next year, but I'm poor.
I've got so much going on right now.
All this money I got into the build, I got to catch up on all my bills now.
Wait a minute now. I know of the CRX because I was under the impression that if you win anything at finals, you were going to donate it to Base Wars. But I don't know about the others.
Man, I love this CRX. This is my fourth one.
Yeah, man. Those things are awesome.
He's going to donate his Kia.
Oh, Dimples? Dimples got it passed down to the daughter.
Did it?
She's going to put 218s in it.
Just like it was?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You still got the old box in it?
She has the box up in her room, the burp box for it. She painted it, so she kept it.
Yeah. You still need to do something in that Suburban.
I'm going to do 618s in the Bourbon.
What year?
Mama going to let you?
It's a 04 Chevy Suburban.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do 618s no wall in it. Do a no wall build. Just make it windy.
I don't know if I've seen a no-wall windy build.
You
should have seen my Kia. It was pretty windy with 218s in it in a Kia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've got a bunch of no wall builds here in Oklahoma. I did one with 615s in a Tahoe. There's another one with 418s in a Tahoe. Another 415s. 2 more 415s Tahoes.
John's from up in Iowa. His is the hell do you have? 610s, 612s, no wall, and his was real windy.
That 615s Tahoe I built, he had 6 SAV2s in it, but we're putting these in it. They're used.
Is that those one used you've had?
Those are the ones I've had. But they're going to get reconed with the.
Good.
They're going to get
Please.
reconed with
3 of them.
Epoxy cones, carbon caps, ZV3 coils.
I need to get my woofers reconed. Maybe.
Already?
I don't know. They're still going.
Say already?
Well, I want the suspension to be stiffer.
What woofers do you have?
I have the Crossfire NXT Neos, compact Neos.
Literally just got them.
15s.
And I'm going to say this, okay? I don't have a lot of experience with Crossfire. I'm a Crossfire fan because most of the people that have their stuff, they do well, and their stuff doesn't really seem to break a whole lot. But I don't have a lot of experience with them. So I really don't know what that is.
Mine
Some of
is
their stuff is really good. Some of it is really efficient. Some of it isn't.
my stuff is efficient.
Give me one of my bottles out of
Like
the.
I had the XSV3s. I would say those are not efficient.
I'll tell you
The
this.
XT4s are not.
Yeah, no, I'm mistaken about that. I shouldn't say that.
That's like me years ago. I would say I'd never run Sundown. That I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon. And then I got these used, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well, I went to Sundown. I was probably been a month ago, and maybe even a little longer. And
There's the quiet car.
right,
Where's the quiet one?
Yep.
and so I got to see how they do their subs, and they have actually people in there that take time and hand build most of their subs, the subs that we all use, I think.
Yeah.
So they take good care with them.
I can't say nothing. You beat me out of a stock 6K.
Yes, I did.
So can we see see that enclosure up on the shelf? I see a lot of them like that, but I don't understand them.
I don't know if you can see the woofers.
It's dark.
I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I can switch the camera around.
Yeah, you can. Click settings down in the bottom.
Settings,
Camera. Back camera.
Camera
Okay.
action.
facing the front. Oh, that's me. That's my ugly self.
Click back camera. Click the little drop down arrow.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Where's the port? Facing backwards?
Port's back.
Man, it looks close to the back wall. What is that? 6 inches? 8 inches?
It's probably
Half
It's
the
about-
width, 3/4 of the width of the C-Max. So
Yeah, that's 6 inches.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
about 6-7 inches.
Get up here.
Now, do you have, and this goes for anybody, Jason too, do y'all do time alignment to to make that work, or is it just work?
No, it just works in these cars.
And why do you guys do that to the side of? I mean, I kind of know why, but I see a lot of them that has that. Why is the side of the boxes round like that?
Round to eliminate any kind of dead spaces.
the
To get the
entire
pressure out that
Standing
board.
waves inside the enclosure? Is that what you mean?
What's that?
Standing waves in the enclosure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get rid of all them
entire
standing
inside
waves.
of the enclosure is coated in resin, so it's as smooth as a baby's butt.
Yeah.
It helps out a lot on getting the air out instead of.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Slicked up the inside too.
Oh yeah.
Now, how much airspace do you have, Jason?
About 3 cubic foot.
3 foot, and that's 215s. You said?
215s.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Man,
slack from the old lady.
that's a lot of power. How much power?
I run a Crossfire XT8K on them. And usually I could do, I've been doing over a 60, under 6K, about anywhere from 54 to 5,800 watts, depending on the day.
Are you peak at what, 64, 65, Jason?
I peak at 68. I'm
Now?
up there.
You were 65 last year, weren't you?
That's when I had the 12s in this box right here, this one.
Oh.
That's the one I peaked at around 64 hertz. And it was stupid because every time I get above like anything over 66 hertz, the amp would just go into protect. Now this box here, I went to finals with the 2 Crossfire 12s, and it's a square box, but on the inside, I've got the 45s in it, and it's real small. This box was only 1.5 cubic foot total, and I did a 58 with that box with just 2 12s.
To answer Nelson's question,
And that's an 8-inch port.
There is a formula to get your resonant frequency of the vehicle. you've got to measure from the center of the cone of the sub up over along the entire headliner down to the center of the windshield. And I can't remember the formula, but that's how you measure to get the resonant frequency of the vehicle. Jason, you know
No, the resonant frequency, you stick just a sealed tin in there.
a sealed tin with 500 watts.
Yeah, just
And-
throw it in there and then start doing a sweep in there, and you'll find your resonant frequency of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And I usually build about 4 to 5 down from that on my tuning of the enclosure.
That's like my box that I had the use in. My box was tuned at 35. In the truck, it peaked at 51. In the Malibu, it peaked at 47 or 49.
I haven't even checked mine yet.
I'm just deciding what I'm going to do in the old lady's car. She wants to do something in hers so she can go to shows and compete. Little Kia Soul. I think I'm going to do like 4 L7 Q8s in it or something.
Look at that, Jason.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Me and Jason had to go up against each other, and we
Yeah,
were
you
worried
did.
about
Nope.
Heath Lay.
We'll get you a Base Wars Monster Champion sticker on there in October.
Yeah, when I
Hopefully.
saw that, I think I should create some decals and make them and give them out.
I'm gonna have to put the Trunk Unlimited one on mine, I guess.
Jason's going to kill it in Trunk Unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see. I got a few
Well,
people that are playing with Trunk Unlimited that are saying that they're going to be loud next year. So
Well, you know you're loud. We know you're
not
loud.
yet. I'm not loud
You're
until I
loud.
hit at least at 65.
Quit
So-
playing. You're loud.
Now, Jason, I know you have a 61 and change on our list, right?
Which Jason?
Oh, I'm sorry, you.
No, I actually
No, he's only done a 6. Yeah,
I've done
you were
a
close.
60.59. I believe is the loudest on your list.
You were
Okay,
close to a 61.
And
at
that's
my
before
show.
I switched to all this new equipment.
right. Okay, let me see.
Because I do that now under 6K in the globe.
Yeah.
So now I know where my sweet spot is, and I've seen that 61 out of her. I'm trying to bring the heat for Monster this year.
We'll find out next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muster?
Actually, this month. Well, yeah, about a month.
No, next month.
Yeah, about a month. May 29th.
Let's see if I can
Jason, you going to come down?
pull up some numbers. Right quick.
At least
What
for my
date?
show, June 26th.
Yeah, Jason's hosting a Base War show at his shop June 26th, Billy.
Ooh.
Huh? That's right. That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
He
Let
said
me
he's going to
find
start
out.
doing a monthly thing.
Let me find out 100% because we got Slam. What is 11th and 12th? And
If
then
not,
the
we've
next,
got the big kicker show in July. And then I've got a show the day after that.
I think we got a float trip on the 18th. I may be able to squeeze that one in.
I'm
What are you, about 4.5, 5 hours away?
Where you at, Jason?
Kansas City.
Kansas City is roughly 6 hours from Oklahoma City. Depending on how you drive.
Well, it was a 7-hour trip for me to go to Midwest Finals.
When I drove to Kansas City and picked my C-Max up there for the Monte Carlo, and it was right at 6.5 hours.
I
And
think
was you down here? Was you living by me at the time?
No, I lived in War Acres then.
Oh, okay.
I think we made it from my house all the way to finals down there. I was cruising probably about 85, 90, maybe a little bit more. And we made it in real good time. I got kind of like the the bad habit. Whenever the GPS says 6.5 hours, I got to try to
Good.
make it in 6.
It's not a habit; it's a game. You have to beat the GPS.
Always.
But Jason's shop is about, what would you say, an hour and a half from finals? Hour and a half?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm right. It's right there in Norman, right off of I-35. I mean, it's right in between Moore. Well, basically, 2 stops up, you're in Moore, and there's a lot of food, a lot of everything there.
You gonna be on a Saturday or Sunday?
It'll be a
Sunday,
Sunday.
Sunday.
I got a bunch of. Hopefully, the Texas boys are coming up to play.
Who all's coming? Chevy, Willard.
Yeah,
Fox?
probably Chevy, Williard. I got Team Voodoo. They're talking about coming up and doing some Airbnb and doing the show and stuff. So
Uh-oh.
Any of you have any ends for us in Texas? I think Brad said he's willing to go down there, and we'd like to get into the
So
Dallas area.
my kicker and Focal rep has my contact info, my personal number, and he is going to give out my information to some of his shops down there to see about getting some shows set up.
About to get bright.
Well, I talked to the Team Voodoo guys, and they're going to check out the show that I have, and they might be willing to get on board and host some shows around their shop and stuff.
I've talked to Chevy and Willard and all them about trying to get some shows set up in the Dallas area, but I haven't heard anything.
I know Jimmy has all kinds of them set up here.
I know Knowledge Fest is a more industry based. They're not really big into SPL, but it'd be nice if we could set up at Knowledge Fest.
Yeah.
Knowledge Fest would be crazy, though.
Yeah, it would. Guys don't bring their builds down there, though.
Well, if they had a reason, maybe they would.
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours from me to Dallas.
It's 3.5, depending on how I drive.
Yeah, because we was just down there this weekend, Saturday.
Yeah.
At the Crossfire show.
I really wanted to get involved with that. They last minute decided that we shouldn't be involved.
Well,
hopefully we can get back involved with it later.
I talked to Roger at finals about us doing shows down there, Billy.
Yeah? What did he say?
He said he would not be opposed to it. He wants to see how the DB drag thing goes first, but then he might consider doing base wars down there as well.
Yeah, cool. So, Jason, I got you at a 160.59.
Yep.
Riley,
and,
give me a hug.
Sam Villarreal is in Shreveport. He's got a 160.08.
Clip is broke off of it.
Both of you guys have CRXs.
Yep, I know Sam.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ran Munster.
But without
you
the
ran
glow,
Monster because your score is beating mine.
61.5, 61.6.
Jason, you have run Monster. You did a 62.24.
Oh yeah,
That's
that was
Street
at
King in
King.
Topeka, Kansas.
Yep, that's the one I won my belt at.
Because you called me up bragging. You're like, I smashed your score.
Yeah, because you had me beat for a while in that class.
Yeah.
Now,
and I was scared of you at finals, USAC finals. I was scared to death.
Oh, with the pictures I sent you.
Yeah. And then we had Heath Lay, which is a top dog in stock 6K. We were both worried about him because he's real efficient and does big numbers in that class.
He had some catastrophic failure, so I sent him some.
Didn't Luke beat Conrad by like 0.1?
Luke did a 165 in his Rex. Conrad did a 64.3, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, but Conrad's doing a 60. He did a 65 already, I believe.
Now listen.
Well, he's down a woofer. He broke at finals, and he's waiting for his recon to get done.
Hey, that
There's a
gives him
guy
time
that
to work
does
on the
a
Civic.
60.69 in the monster class at 712 Boom. His name is Dale Brown. Do y'all know him?
Dale Brown, 60.69.
Mm-hmm. In the monster
Yeah.
class?
I haven't.
He don't have that car anymore.
Ah,
He switched up. I believe that was the one he had.
It's almost done.
What was it? The 10-inch
I know who Dale
ZV5s?
Brown is. I was going to sell him my old amp.
I believe the subs and the amps that were in that vehicle, I transported from up here whenever I went and got my 18s up to Horners.
Yeah, Dale Brown. That's right. I know I'm up there now.
mm.
Yeah,
We're
but
going to show it off.
I got somebody else that's going into that class, so I'm gonna stick out of it.
That's
Uh-oh.
monster class?
Into a monster, I believe.
Yeah.
I've got another guy that he asked me what class he's going to run. He's got 818s. I told him he's going to be legendary. He's like, I know, but what class?
Legendary.
Legendary is the class.
Right.
That's a class
Yeah.
I would not want to play with at finals.
Legendary or GOAT. He said
Yeah,
he's got 8 ZV3 18s. He's going to do it on just a single Salt 12 for now.
well, we didn't do finals for many years. We just we didn't, but we've had 2 finals. And I think that's one class. I think Steve Duncan has owned that class both years. I think he's one of our repeat.
He's doing legendary.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What is he hitting in it though?
Duncan does what, 73?
No, not with the van. It was with the truck.
Oh, 67.
Yeah, 67, 68.
I know you got Horner, which is what in the 72, 73s. And
He hasn't
legendary.
been to our finals yet.
No, he
Yeah.
hasn't been to the finals yet this year.
And he would be in. Would he be legendary or beast?
Yeah, he's in legendary with all the amps and all the subs that he has.
Carlos
what
is in GOAT.
What does he have sub wise?
What does he have? 7 or 712s, I want to say.
I don't know if he would make it
truck.
to legendary. He might make it to beast.
Yeah.
Even with power, I don't know.
Because 818s is just barely over 2,000 square inches. It's like 2,032 or something like that, I think.
Oh, he might not be. Then you got Beer Base. With all their power, I think they might be in legendary. They're doing. I don't even know what they did at the last show.
Trying to
Then
find.
you got
yeah, Dan is playing around in beast at a 71.8 so far. 71.84 is his top score in beast.
Then you got
y'all see what Carlos posted earlier?
Do what now?
Y'all see what Carlos posted earlier?
He
was playing around with those new DD M8000s.
Yeah.
He was wired at like 0.25, rising to 0.9, and getting 13.5 out of each amp.
Damn.
That's a lot of power. I was getting, what was I getting? Over 10K out of my M5?
Yeah. You got to figure he's got, what, 12 of those M8000s?
Right.
So 13.5 times 12.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell, that's like we've got a kid down here in Oklahoma. He's got an extended cab Chevy with a B pillar with 99 12s, Jason?
Oh, Caden Beerbeck?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
99 12s on 9 Teramps MD 8Ks, and he's getting 10K out of each 8K.
Are you talking about the white one that was at
Yes.
finals?
Yes.
He did Novice.
Did Novice Unlimited, did a 64.
Yeah. He was he was up at the Wichita show. What was it? A couple weeks ago. The Midwest Wichita show.
Yeah, he does a bunch of Midwest SPL.
I ran into him up there. They were asking me about the amps in the car and everything else, and yeah, I ran their new class, the Trunk Unlimited. So,
From what I've heard, he's building a Rex.
oh boy,
Don't know what class he's going for, but
I don't know. He's talking about just putting a couple of 12s in it.
yeah, but he'll probably put some stupid power on them.
Yeah.
probably.
He's got one of my old 12Ks. I don't know how many more he's got.
So this comment right here. So we got Rob had entered a legendary, but I think he's actually a beast build. So as far as official legendary, I think we would be at Eric Bradner at Spring Hill Car Truck and Bike Show. Do y'all know him? ARIK.
I've seen him before.
Okay. Well, he's done a 6809 before. And we have Thomas Parker, who has only competed with us once, but I think he's well above this 166 that he put up now. I think he might have won at USAC. Do y'all remember him from USAC? He was with Bobby Mansfield.
Yes, had the tan truck.
He's got it was white the last time I saw it, but it was a white Chevy camper shell.
Yeah, it was tan.
Yeah.
Tan bedliner on it. This finals.
Okay. Well, I don't know what he did, but he did a 66 with us in the legendary class. Rob has put up a 67, a 71, and a 73 in the legendary, but I think he's actually a beast build.
Rob Kohler?
Yeah.
William, how much power? I just saw your comment.
William,
2112
he's
on cone
basically
area.
saying you're going to have to be loud.
He'll be either legendary or GOAT with his cone area.
Lenny is in legendary, and Lenny is right there. Lenny is 65 and change, 65.56.
Yeah.
And we also have, and I don't know if he still got it or not, but down in Florida, we got Charles Jr. He's got a 65.4. So that class could be close. And then we got actually Brian Jasinski hasn't competed with us since he's picked his score up. He's got a 64, but I've seen him doing a 66 and change now.
Oh, snap.
Now he's a minivan in legendary, right? I think he's actually a beast build, but I think his power puts him up to legendary.
I just saw Deviant's comment when we were talking about Dallas. He said, Dallas better get your ass a cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear no cowboy hats. I'll wear me a flat bill, snapback, or fitted hat. Nope.
Right. Let me see here if I can.
Billy, you going to try to make it up to the Junction City show?
Which one is that? That's not 712 Boom, is it?
No, 712's in up there in Iowa.
I'll be honest, man. All of them now, I can't keep up with them anymore. But I'm gonna try and hit the 712. I'm gonna try and hit that kicker show, and it's in Oklahoma City, I think.
Yeah, July 6th.
You're gonna have a blast if you hit the 712.
Yeah.
So I'm doing. I don't know if you saw my comment the other day. That show that I'm doing the day after the kicker show, Billy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I'm gonna give you your deal. What we talked about on the runs. But it's a charity event for the church's youth group. So I'm gonna donate half of what I make.
Your
youth
part.
Group. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
I'm going to talk with the boss and see if I can do some giveaways at the show.
You did some the last time you did a show.
Man, that one year I gave away a lot of stuff, like
bunch
remote
of
starts and everything.
Subs and stuff. I need to do a show at my shop again. I need to talk to Rob.
Well, when
Yeah.
people hear giveaway, a lot of people show up, and it
I mean, hell,
draws
I
a
had
lot
food
more of a crowd.
trucks and exotics, and like I made it a full event at my show last.
Your show was nice. It was nice.
I should have had the food trucks parking back where everybody was.
Yeah, well, those tacos were okay. I liked them.
Yeah, I mean, I
Hold
had
on.
kicker set up there. I'm actually running the kicker booth here in a couple of weeks at Midwest Jeep Fest
Was that your show last year that I came to
Yes, you was
at
there.
Audio Midwest.
with Jimmy?
Yep,
Yeah,
you were there.
probably at Audio Midwest. We had a few exotics out front, and then food
Yeah,
trucks,
the
McLaren, the
and
Lambo,
Ferraris,
and the Aston
yeah.
Martin. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that was my show. That was at my shop.
We stayed right across the street at that. What the hell is it? Holiday Inn or right next
Sound
to
like
the
the
Applebee's
Chingy
there.
song.
Huh?
The
What'd you
Holiday
say?
Inn. The Chingy
Oh.
song.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
So I
that-
need to talk to him again. Me and the owner of Tumbleweeds here in Stillwater have talked about doing a show there for a couple of years now. He said he used to run the Big Air Bash with Kicker and everything, and he'd try to get some freestyle motocross guys to come set up and do a big show there with us and everything.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So, Brad, I got a question for you, man.
Okay.
This is not really audio related, but Eskimo Joe's,
Yes.
they got the best bacon on earth.
Yes, they do.
How
The
in the hell do they do that?
I don't know, but I want to find out.
We need to find
the
out.
sweet pepper bacon. Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. That's like my wife. She's never been there. Well, her birthday was last Monday. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. She loves Mexico Joe's, but never been to Eskimo Joe's. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to Eskimo Joe's for your birthday. I get the cheese fries with the bacon and all that on it. And I'm like, that is the ticket at Eskimo Joe's. You have to get the cheese fries.
I ain't ever had such good bacon in my life. How they do that?
I don't know. I
asked them, and they told me some. They basically come in and do it every morning themselves. You know, it's not like they order it in. But y'all, look, it's big and thick, and it tastes so good.
So Stan Lee, the owner of Eskimo Joe's, is a big customer of ours. I need to talk to him and ask him.
Yeah, you sure do. We're gonna have some Eskimo Joes at Base Wars, right?
I may have to show up for that show then.
Man, I'm telling you, man, it's good.
Man, you need some blue and gold sausage.
What?
Blue and gold sausage.
I never heard of that.
Oh yeah, it's the good
Now,
stuff.
where are you, Jason? What town do you live in?
I'm in Norman,
Okay,
Oklahoma.
right there, kind of. Well, not really close to Brad, but yeah, I know where you. We had a show
He's
there.
he's about an hour from
right?
me. We used
I'm
to live
literally
fucking 5 minutes
probably
down the
a
road.
mile and a half from the stadium.
Yeah.
Mm,
OU
Me and
Stadium.
Jason used to live 5 minutes down the road from each other.
okay. Hmm.
Hell, it was like I could spit on your house from.
Yeah. I was driving home one night and Jason sends me a picture. Get your ass to work. I'm like, it's my day off. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I need to schedule me a Stillwater trip so I can go get some of that bacon, man. But I never had that sausage you talk about. I don't know
Look
about
it
that.
up, blue and gold. It's
Blue
only
and
made
gold.
here, and they only do it like what, once a year with the kids in the schools.
So you can actually go to Jones and go to the factory and they have a store in there.
Do they?
Yeah.
Man, it's so good.
If my son sells blue and gold for a fundraiser, I'll spend my whole paycheck on it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Huh? What
They
is
They
it?
got
good,
bacon,
good
too.
bacon, good sausage.
Huh?
They've got some really good bacon and sausage.
Oh, yeah, okay. Huh.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Wow. Well, I was I came up to do that kicker show, and just the way it worked out, it made no sense for me to go home. I was somewhere else, and I drove straight over to Stillwater rather than go home and then come up to Stillwater. And so I had a day or two in Stillwater to just do whatever I wanted. And I went to Eskimo Joe's. I'd been there once before, but I not really paid attention. But I went there and I had a burger with that bacon on it, and then I had those fries with the bacon
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Man, off the hook.
Yeah, you got to get the sweet pepper bacon. That
Yeah, it was fun. It was so good.
You know, I went to Florida back in '05. I believe it was '05. Went to Disneyland or whatever world, whatever the crap it is.
Yeah.
And I went to McDonald's and tried to order a cheeseburger with bacon on it. And them suckers told me bacon does not belong on hamburgers for breakfast only. I said, what is wrong with you?
So when I
Right.
went to Vegas a few years ago, you know, sweet tea is big up here. I could not
Right.
find sweet tea at all. McDonald's has sweet tea. I tipped a dude $20 for a free refill on sweet tea at McDonald's in Vegas.
Wow. Man, I was somewhere in Pennsylvania, and it was at an Applebee's. I remember that. And I asked the girl for sweet tea, and she just walked off kind of slow, and she come back. She says, "You mean tea with sweet and low in it?" I'm like,
No.
"Bring me a Coke."
Yeah, they're in Vegas. They're like, "Oh, we've got raspberry tea, or we've got tea, and I can give you some sugar." I'm like, "No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
"Bring
not
me
the
a
same."
Coke."
Hey, Brad, what about Wake the Dead? When we went to Applebee's and you had to register to buy a beer.
Yeah, Wake the Dead last year. That was
It was I guess it's a dry county, but certain places can serve beer, and you have to register to be able to buy beer.
You know, that morning, I was surprised when I went to the liquor store before I went to the show. That liquor store opens at like 7 o'clock in the morning,
Well, yeah,
Hey.
because
but it was 25 minutes away from the show. So
Hmm.
Isn't there a county down where you guys are at in Oklahoma that is a dry county?
nope,
not that I know of, there ain't no dry counties in Oklahoma.
they just recently, a couple of years ago, passed, to have real beer here.
Yeah,
We used
which
to have
is still not
3.2
real. It's
water
4.8.
stuff.
Was it there?
Yeah,
Arkansas.
There's all over the place in Arkansas and Texas.
Yeah.
Well, all
Dry
right,
county
fellas. Well, we're gonna put a wrap on it since it's 9 o'clock, and I know Jason's hungry.
Which one? I just ate.
That's kind of my
Yeah,
point,
I had pizza.
I
Yeah.
haven't ate dinner yet. I'll tell you that. I'm
right?
sitting here drinking
But
on the fun juice.
Hey, I
Right.
still got about that much left in my jar.
But what you were saying before we jump off, Billy, what you were saying earlier, as long as somebody's got a Gatorade for you, I bring an ice chest full of shit at every show I go to.
well, I tell you what, man. I loaned my cooler to Bobby Mansfield about 6 months ago, and I need to hurry up and get it back. So I hadn't been bringing anything, not on him. I told him I'd come get it, and I just haven't. But I need to get my cooler back so that I can bring some drinks too.
What hotel are you staying at, Billy,
For which event?
for a slam?
I hadn't picked it yet. Dan Current was looking to try and get us all a Airbnb, but there's about 10 or 12 of us, so it's gonna have to be a big one.
We
That
had
I
a
know of
nice
so far.
Airbnb at finals.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole THF guys did a Airbnb at finals.
Well, I actually stayed with a whole nother team.
Oh yeah, you stayed with Conrad, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do the hotel where all the vendors are staying. I didn't do it, and honestly, I forgot about getting myself a room. So I'm sure that one's booked up. So I hope Dan and them come up with an Airbnb.
I believe
for us.
that's where I got a room at.
Yeah.
Where the after party and everything is at.
Yeah. Well, I need to get involved. I haven't. I've just been busy, and I
Better hurry
slacked
up.
on
It's
doing
going to get booked up.
it. Yeah, I figured it's already booked up. That's the reason I was like, "Name." Of course, I'd have fun staying with everybody. So
Just bring a tent.
most of the time, I get rooms to myself, kind of off the beaten path, and I don't see anybody. Kind of like to hang with folks this time.
I know next year for all the finals that we go to, I'm definitely looking at Airbnbs
Yeah.
every time.
Well, I did not realize it, but I stayed, I think 51 nights in the hotels with the Marriott chain last year. So I have, like, I can check in and out when I like. I have some perks, but I also get some deals. Like a lot of times, I get a room for $65. You know.
Damn.
That's cheap.
Yeah, and they're very nice. Very nice. So a lot of times brand new.
Yeah.
So,
When the wife worked for Airmark, that's where they used with the Marriott. They use them high dollar ass hotels for all
Yeah.
their the hell is it? When
That's
they
like when I
travel
went
and do all their meetings and everything else and shit. You can get one of them dirt cheap because they
When
use
I
them
went
all
to
the time.
when I went to finals, my room for 2 nights was like $220.
Where'd you stay at?
Fairfield Inn and Suites.
Yeah.
The Airbnb, I think, was like $300 for
Damn.
the 2 nights.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
Can't beat
Big
spent
old
$210.
house. Nice.
I spent
I tried
$210
to
for the
book the
hotel that
same
we had.
hotel that I had last year, but I guess they sold and renamed it. So I stayed right behind it.
Hmm.
I
Hell,
stayed at the
Jimmy,
casino last year.
Jimmy,
He told
and
me he stayed
a
at
few of the other
Days
guys.
Inn or
Yeah, their their room. It basically had crime scene tape still in it.
what?
Dang. Wow. I
Their
tell you,
doors
man.
didn't kick in and everything else.
Wow. I've been trying to work out. I've been trying to think of a way to work out some way for me to stay in the field at 712 Boom. But barring renting a motorhome, I don't think it's happening. But Jimmy said there's a hotel fairly close.
There's some decent hotels real close, but then you got the Hard Rock, which probably be your best bet.
Mhm.
That's maybe I want to say 5 minutes to 10 minutes away.
Well, I'm probably gonna fly up to that. I'm probably not gonna drive. I usually drive everywhere, but I think that's gonna be a flight.
Up there.
Yeah. I won't have a car.
What's the closest hotel up or closest airport up there?
And I don't know. It's just me thinking. If it's in a big field, I don't know about Uber, right?
Well, I'm just saying if you get a flight up there and we're already up there, or if you get it to where you
Jimmy
get off
said
and
he
on,
would come pick me up from the airport.
shit, I'd
But
be
I'm
more
just
than
thinking
willing
at
to
3
too. So
a.m. when everybody's partying, how I'm gonna get back to my hotel room.
we need to have Jimmy set something up for finals, Jason. If we're all
What?
going up if we're all going up there for Jimmy's finals.
Get an Airbnb.
Yeah, something.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I know.
We'll talk about it.
712. I got a 4-person or a 4-bedroom tent. Now
Hmm.
we
Well,
got
we can stay with Lucas.
Right?
I got 7 bedrooms, but then I got
Do they
7
have
kids.
showers there? Do they have bathrooms? I mean, what's the scoop?
Jimmy's
They
got
have
a big
shower
house too.
They have a
Huh?
shower house up there at 712. They have the bathrooms. It's in like a big kind of football field / putting range.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of room up there,
That's
and
like Wake the Dead.
as soon as all the organizations shut down, because there's multiple ones up there. As soon as it shuts down, it's just everybody kind of goes eats, and then it's just party after that. All the way.
Yeah.
What was it? Not last year, but the year before. Me and Jimmy was up there. We was staying in his camper. There was 3 of them that stayed up until about 5 o'clock in the morning, just
That's rough.
right on
Mm-hmm.
the outside of the camper, just blowing the camper away.
It's an hour past my bedtime already.
Right. Yeah, I got to work out that 712 thing. I was thinking about it. If I brought a tent, well, I'm not driving, so I don't have all that stuff, like an air mattress and all that stuff, so I think a hotel is definitely probably where I'd be.
I mean, they're not that far, so
Yeah. Are there Ubers around there?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I've never been. I'm just thinking if we're doing this in the field that maybe, we ain't got nothing but corn for, 100 miles. I don't know what.
Oh, no. you're right there at the Icky Nickel, and they got some great cheeseburgers. What is it? Loaded fries and stuff like that. Hell, one year I got so drunk I was on the back of the Civic having anything, and one of the buddies and his old lady come walking out, and they came out with all kinds of leftovers and shit. I sat on the back of the car and ate all the leftovers.
Well,
So
so is it close to a town? I mean, I'm just thinking if we're doing it in a field, there's probably no town
No,
around there.
it's not really a field. You got the bar right here, and then you got the
Oh.
driving range right next to it, and then you got the big ass field right behind the bar.
Oh, okay.
So Wake the
And-
Dead was in a giant field, but it was what, less than a mile off the highway.
Yeah, there was so much. There was a lot of places around that.
Yeah,
That was fun. Wake the Dead was fun.
that was the funnest show I've been to.
It was
I
big.
have
Yeah.
not made it to one yet.
It took me 2 hours to get through the lane.
Wow.
Damn.
Get through
And Dan Current with his stupid stunt wall blaring right at the lane.
where
So I think Dan is going to take that stunt wall out and put a big Base Wars logo at the back of
He
it.
should.
That's what I think he said he was
yeah,
going to do.
Yeah, that'd be
had his
awesome.
Tahoe parked right next to Dan, and regardless of where you were at Wake the Dead, all you could hear was Dan's Armada.
Yeah. He got
I
Demo
think-
King.
Yeah,
He got the Demo King crown, and I got the Rex King crown.
Hey,
yeah,
Dave,
because you
I
said
think
something to Cortez, and he made a Rex class.
need to look into Vegas this year.
The SEMA Showdown.
Yeah, because Base War is going to be there. Everybody's going to be there. So
Yeah.
we all need to look into the Vegas. And I was told to leave the car at home, but shit, I got my own trailer now, everything else. And
So I was going to go last year, but my daughter was born November 8th, which was the day after SEMA ended. So I didn't want to take a chance.
Yeah. Well, it's a fun show. It's attached to another car show type thing.
Yeah.
Tacos and something they call it. But it was fun. It's a fun show.
it's about an 18-hour drive, 19-hour drive for me.
Last time I drove to Vegas, it took me right at 14 hours, but I'll fly if I go to Vegas again.
Well, I would like to fly as well, but I'll be bringing tents and stuff. So
Yeah.
it was 26 hours when I drove home without stopping. But I stop on the way over because who wants to get there and be tired, right?
Yeah.
So 2 days
Yeah,
over.
I
one
did
day
that.
back.
If I
I
go this
uh,
year, I'll be taking that, hopefully.
I drove to Pennsylvania 2 years ago, and it was a 25-hour drive.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know, I tried this Rex to every show I go to.
Really?
It just goes. I keep the oil and maintained
What
and
fuel
everything
mileage do you
maintained.
get?
To go to Dallas, it cost me $20.
Right. Get like 30 something miles a gallon still?
Probably 30, 40. When I went up to St. Louis last summer, it cost me $40, $50.
It cost me
Damn.
$240 in fuel to go to finals and back.
And that's from Stillwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
You need a
Well-
CRX. You need a Honda.
I have I bought that little van and that's what I'll be bringing to Vegas. But I also had that diesel truck and it cost me $180 to go pick up a lawnmower yesterday or the day before.
Damn.
We ain't bringing it back out to Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah. Every
All right,
show
y'all.
I went to last year, I drove this car. Every
Hey,
show
there
I
you go,
go to,
Billy.
I drive this car.
Huh?
Fuego's on the West Coast.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, he's always on. I appreciate him. He's not ready to be a judge, though. Right?
Yeah.
But we
All
need
right.
one. Well, guys, I appreciate it. I'm going to play this little video as we exit. I appreciate y'all bailing me out since Jimmy was on vacation. And so I didn't have to just stand here and look at myself. Right? So,
Yeah, you ain't got your
guys
fancy
have a
background.
good evening.
I'm in my fancy background.
I got.
All right, go to mine, both of them.
I don't. I had to stay out of the house so that way everybody didn't hear the kids yelling and screaming and
Right?
Told to be quiet.
yeah.
Alright.
I got my chore sitting over here beside me that I got to do already before I go inside. So
Yeah.
I got to take out the trash before I go inside.
All right, man. We'll see you guys. I appreciate y'all helping me out. I'll talk to you guys next week. As soon as
All
I
right.
hit this video, y'all's mics will be muted or whatnot, and y'all can just X out.
All right.
All righty.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all bailing me out tonight.
Yeah, no problem, Billy.
All right.
Everyone have a good one.
See you later, Jason Miller.
Later.
You've heard of the Base Wars organization. You've probably considered competing in the Base Wars organization. Friends, it's time to pull the trigger.
This is just the beginning.
Base Wars will be attending Slamology, the world's largest automotive and music festival. Yes, friends, you heard that correct. For the first time, Base Wars will be attending Slamology. This is very exciting news, so don't miss your chance to compete with us. You'll enjoy our atmosphere and our laid-back style of competing. Those of us from Slamology, Base Wars, Kicker, and Sky High look forward to seeing you at the world's largest automotive show and music festival, June 10th through the 12th at Indianapolis, Indiana.